In a dimly lit warehouse, Taehyung stands near a map, analyzing the territory division. One step in, her footstep echoing, she stopped just behind him, watching silently before speaking. You are expanded there, but don't get too comfortable. I'm still a step ahead. Without turning his voice low, step ahead, or simply walking beside me, pretending not to fall behind. Snakes, I don't roll on least of all you. You may be feared, but empire crumble faster than you know. And I'll turn to face her, eyes sharp. Is that why you have been watching from the shadows, worried I will crumble, or just worried I will forget about you? Take a step closer, fire in her gaze. You wish the only thing I have been watching is how close you are getting to losing everything. Lean in, his voice dropping with a whisper, including you. Others hope. Kanteng and Minwan are the strongest mafia leaders. Teng is a king and Wan is rebel. Their families have been enemies for centuries, a long-term feud that goes back generation. Teng and Wan have been rivals in childhood and their hatred for each other is unimaginable. They have even calls of each other's family members in ongoing rivalry. Now they are both satisfied with the destruction they have caused. But something unexpected happened within both their families. Wan and Taehyung are now forced to live together because a secret mafia gang is after them. Wan saved Taehyung from a dangerous situation, bringing her whole gang to protect him. She says that he is her prey and she won't let anyone else hurt him. Taehyung in return saves Wan from her mafia fiancé, who secretly planning to kill her, and with mafia group targeting both Wan and Taehyung with false allegations. They forced to live together, promising to protect each other as they make a deal on this. Later, they meet in a luxury hotel, a neutral place for peace talking. For the tension between them is anything but peaceful. One is against a window, gazing out the city lights. Then watch her from afar. We could end this right here, Taehyung. One signature and the bill should stop, but you won't, will you? Chuckles darkly. You know me better than that. This isn't one piece, it's about power, and you love the game too much quite now. Turning sharply. You think I'm playing with you? They signed a game to me. Every move I make, every title I claim protects what's mine. Stands walking closer, his voice soft but dangerous. And what about me, when am I just another piece on your chessboard? Meeting his gaze, her voice slow but steady. I never saw you as a piece, you are the opponent, the one I can't afford to lose to, but can't to let go of either. His eyes flash with something unreadable as a stab. Maybe we are too far gone. Her heart racing, but she refused to break her composure. Maybe. Days later, heated confrontation erupts after Van's sabotage and one then deals. His torment were headquarters worry written all his face. Van is already waiting for him. Arm crossed. Do you want a war? One, because we're about to start one. Calm but teasing. You think this is a war just on the beginning? Grab her arm, pulling her closer, eyes burning into words. Why do you keep pushing me? You know what this will cost you. Breed catches, but she doesn't pull away. I know exactly what I will cause, but maybe just maybe I'm afraid to lose it all. Heart's dark, his grip tightening slightly as a whisper. You should be afraid of losing me. Whisper back, her voice pounding in her chest. Who said I ever had you? Releases suddenly stepping back, his voice strained. You have had me from the start, when you just never realized it. The rivalry escalated, but neither makes a final move. They played a dangerous game, pushing and pulling without crossing the line. One night, Taehyung finds one standing along the rooftop of her mansion. He approaches, his footsteps soft on the stone. You keep standing on the edge. Without turning, her voice quiet. Because of all isn't what scared me, it's what weighs in the bottom. Step closer, his voice. Man, what if I told you I've been waiting that one? And he turns her face him. Her face soft but gratitude. You have always been that Taehyung. The question is, are you waiting for him to catch me or Taehyung, a beat of silence, then he speaks. His voice rough. I have never wanted to see you break if you fall. Next morning, Wang hurriedly got ready after seeing their car leave with his gang and meeting the wooden until return night. I am going to meet my mom and little sister. Yes, I've hidden them from there. I can't even imagine what he had to do if he found out. He'd surely take revenge for his mom and sister. He thinks it mom and sister and realization, but I have hidden them in a place no one would ever think to look. I am wearing different clothes today, something that doesn't suit my usual style. Because everyone knows a mafia queen style, I grab a cute frock from the wardrobe with small sunflower printed on it. Then I style my hair if anyone see that recognize me. I told a maid I was going to shopping as I made my downstairs over the main door. Suddenly I heard a car slowing up. My heart skipped a bit. The door opened and Taehyung entered. I hurriedly hid behind a pillar. Taehyung, why does he always call my name at the moment he gets home? Thank God I made approach him and watched them while hiding. Mom is going to shopping. What shopping? Is she going without a bodyguard? The maid hustled me and all the time please don't realize it and his ran through her. Something's wrong. Taehyung, everyone go and search for her at every shopping mall right now. Oh no. He has already smiled to look for me. If they didn't find me, it will more problem. Taehyung, when I gave a heading up stopping in front of him. His eyes softened when he saw me. Taehyung, wow, you look so cute in this. I tried to hide my cheeks as they flushed with palm. Seeing her in the dress, I immediately understood where she was trying to go. Don't worry, Wine, be a mom and sister will be fine. I had a snake, complimented her. She tried to hide her blush, but I could see the effect my word had on her. Wine, why are you back so early? Taehyung, are you not happy to see me? Wine, no. She's always so straightforward, that's why I like them. The meeting wasn't that important. My man can handle everything, so I returned. Besides, I have another important matter to deal with here. Can you come in my room later and you discuss something with you? No, it's important. She rolled her eyes, feeling annoyed. Fine. He nodded and walked away. As he took out his phone, something dropped from his pocket. He didn't notice, but I did. He also picked it up, a small piece of paper folded neatly. I read it. But it belongs to you. Will you be my queen? Kim Taehyung. My heart pounded in my chest as I read it. The word echoed in my mind. So he has a lover, and yet he's still trying to play with me. How could he do that? I thought I was the only one falling for this jerk. I felt my heart shattered into pieces, but instead of crying, a evil chuckle escaped my lips. Your lover. Let's see who is this. I folded a paper and made my way to his room. I knocked a few times, but there was no answer. I peeked inside. He wasn't there. Without hesitation, I entered his room. I wasn't about to knock again and again. It's better to wait here until he comes. I sat at the edge of the bed, but something immediately caught my eye. Beautiful, shiny black, adorned with the delicate pearls, lay on the bed. I know I shouldn't invade his privacy, but my curiosity got the better of me. Man hesitated for a moment, but then I opened the box, my eyes widened. Inside was an incredible, beautiful diamond ring. No, not just any ring. The ring, the one that had been opened for 3 years ago. I had wanted it badly, but someone has already bought it for a precious sum of money. Wait, just a few days ago, there was another. Taehyung had asked me to go with them, but I declined because I had to visit my mom. So Taehyung bought his ring at the occasion. No way. As far as I know, the price of this ring increased 5 times since its original sale. I was completely shocked at finding the ring in disbelief. Suddenly the bathroom door opened and things stepped out, wearing only a towel. My heart skipped a bit. Taehyung, what are you doing with that ring? His voice knocked me out of my thoughts. I was just checking it. Isn't this a ring from auction? He said as soon as he picked his ring and quickly slipped it on. Yeah, I bought it. Are you insane? This is ridiculously expensive. I was amazed and ridiculously practically showing the ring with compliments. Taehyung walked in with the closest and putting on his band returned with a calm expression. Yeah, I know, but anything for my queen. Now can you put that down? He looked at me intently. Right, I thought to myself, it's not mine. He bought it for his lover. I nodded and gently placed the ring back on the bed. Oh, my queen looks so sad. I hate seeing her smile feel like that. Maybe it's time to break my plan. I was waiting for the perfect moment still. She looked so happy when she saw the ring. I remember 3 years ago when it was and she didn't get it. She was so upset and took all her frustration on me. I mean, put a ring down so I can make you wear it. She scrunched her face in confusion. What are you talking about? Her reaction was priceless. I took the ring and knelt down in front of her. Her eyes widened in shock and she gasped, taking a step back. I love you. I don't want to hide it anymore. Will you be my queen and marry me? I stared at him stunned for a moment. Is this a joke? He knelt there, holding out a ring. His eyes sincere, but my mind raced, remembering the years of rivalry. The countless battles we have fought, the blood that had shed between our families, and now this. Are you serious right now? I crossed my arm, raising an eyebrow at him. He looked slightly taken back, but didn't move from his position. I'm that serious one. I want you to be my queen. I let out a short, sarcastic laugh. His queen, does it think a ring, some sweet word will erase our history? I stepped forward, looking at him dead in the eye. Then you must have hit your head. Do you think you can kneel down with a ring, say some pretty word, and suddenly everything forgiven? You think the mafia queen would fall for that? I leaned in closer, my voice low and sharp. "You're still my rival." Remember for a moment, he looked conflicted but then smirked. "There she is, my fierce queen." I know she wouldn't make this easy, but that's what I love about her. I stood up slowly, not breaking eye contact. Her high fire would draw me to her in the first place. "You are right, you are not someone who is swayed easily. But I don't care about our rivalry anymore. When I wanted to be my side as equal, not enemy." "Equal?" I scoffed. "I am already more than your equal thing. I have beaten you the battlefield more times than you can count. I know you think this little proposal will change everything." I stepped back, looking at a ring. "I don't need a ring to know my worth." His make pardon. "I know that's exactly why I want you. No one can good else by my side and challenge me the way you do." He took a step closer. "But you and I both now the world is changing. We are the stronger together. We fight when we rule everything together." I narrowed my eyes. "So this is your big plan, get me to marry so you can manage empires?" I rolled my eyes, turning back on him. "Nice try, but I don't need a partner to rule. I have been doing just fine on my own." She turned her back on me, that definite burning in her move. I couldn't help but smile. Juan was right. She didn't need anyone. She's ruled her empire but an iron fist, and I watched her to do it brilliantly. But doesn't change the fact that I want her not just a power, but because no one else can challenge me like she does. "You may not need me, but doesn't mean you don't want me." I saw it low, knowing it would hit a nerve. I stepped closer, standing right behind her. I froze for a second, the nerve of him. Does this guy ever quite or turn slowly, standing toe to toe with him, my face just inches from his? "Then let me make one thing clear. I don't want or need anyone, least of all you." I jabbed my finger into his chest. "You think you can just waltz in here with your fancy ring and make me forget who we are? Who you are?" I scoffed. "Don't make me laugh, Taehyung." He didn't back down. Instead, he leaned in even closer, his voice dropping to a dangerous whisper. "Maybe you should be careful when you are acting like you are not already mine." I smacked yours. I laughed darkly. "I'm no one thing. Least of all, some cocky mafia friends who thinks he can claim me with a shiny rock and some sweet talk." I stepped closer, so close I could feel his breath on my skin. "I'm the queen. Don't prove he can handle me. Otherwise, I will bury you like I have done with the other man who thought he could tame me." I was sent a chill down my spine. Damn, she is intoxicating. I couldn't stop the grin that slid across my face. She thinks she can me? Fine, let the game continue. I don't want to tame you, one. I want to reign with you. Together we are unstoppable. Unstoppable? I crossed my arm, raising an eyebrow. I'm already unstoppable, with or without you. Don't forget that. Then what's stopping you from saying yes? You are afraid you are might actually feel something for me. Why I'm afraid? Taehyung, I'm not afraid of you or anyone else. You don't know me as well as you think. I feel nothing for you. You are just another girl in my way. Her word cut, but her eyes told a different story. She was trying to convince herself. I leaned in until her face. Liar. I could feel my heart pounding, but I wasn't about to let him see. I leaned back, rolling my eyes. "Believe what you want. I doesn't change the fact that I don't need you." I turned to leave, but before I could take another step, his hand shot out, grabbing my waist, pulling me back into him. My gas caught off guard. I yanked my hand free, but I could feel my pulse racing as much as I wanted to donate. Every time he got closer, my heart beat betrayed. He stood there, looking at me like he could see straight through my defense. It was infuriating. "Keep lying to yourself, man, but you I both know. Deep down, this is more than just rivalry." Matt glanced at him. Why did he have to write? I looked away, trying to gather my thoughts, but the word came out before I could stop them. "Even if I did feel something for you, then it wouldn't change anything. We are still rivals. Our past are so done." "You think love erased that?" My voice was shaken. I hated that he could hear the vulnerability in it. I saw the crack in her armor, the flicker of emotion. She was trying so hard to hide her scared, not of me, but the feeling she didn't want to admit. I stepped closer again, this time slower, my voice soft but firm. I know our past are, I know you have hurt each other, but that doesn't mean we can't a future together. I reached out and gently took her hand, brushing against her skin. You don't have to fight this one. I will show that I can love you and protect you. She didn't pull away this time and could see the battle going on in her eyes. My mind screamed at me to push him away, but my body refused to listen. The warmth of his hands and the sparks of my arm, the words that hit me harder, I wanted to admit. How did this happen? How did I let him too close? I climbed the door, fighting the tears that threatened to spill over. You don't get it, then. I have spent my whole life fighting. I don't know how to stop. I just let go and fall for you. His grip tightened slightly, pulling me even closer until our forehead almost touched. Then don't let go. Fight me. Fight with me. I don't care. Just don't push me away. His eyes softened, and for the first time I saw the vulnerability in him. I will fight every battle with you, and I will show you my love whether you are ready for it or not. His voice slapped me breathless for the first time. I didn't feel like running. My heart was pounding not from fear but from something deeper. Could I really trust him? But I love him too. I swallowed hard, my voice coming out softer than I wanted. What if I'm too broken for this? What if I don't know how to love you the way you wanted me to? He let out a soft chuckle, brushing a stain of his hair behind my ear. Then I will teach you, we will figure it out together. He tilted my chin, forcing me to meet his gaze. I have waited so long enough, and I'm not letting you go this time. I stared at him, my heart torn between wanting to run and wanting to fall into his arm. He was relentless, and part of me hated how much I needed it. I hate you for making me feel like this. His lips curled into a soft smile. Then hate me all you want as long as you are mine. Without another word, he leaned in and captured my lip in a slow, tender kiss, and had no left room for doubt.